Hi, Yaya. Happy birthday. It was really hard to pick a favorite memory, so I decided to do some of my favorite sayings that you said in the past month or two during quarantine and during the time we went over to your house. So I love you so much. Happy birthday, and here it is. Bye. Nick, look how tall she is now. Honey, did you lose weight? Are you hungry? Do you want a popsicle? Do you want gummy bears? Oh, we got a donut this morning. You want a donut? We have too many. Nick, what else do we have for the kids to bring home? Aw, Nick, remember when Casey was tiny and she could fit in my lap? A lot of people walk up and down the streets now. I think I'll start walking up and down the streets too. I love you. Bye.
Happy birthday, Gigi. I love you very much. Have a great birthday. I love you. Have a great day.
Happy birthday, Kyria Sofia. Happy birthday and many, many more with good health and all the blessings of the Lord. We miss you from the church, and we hope when the pandemic will be in control to see you along with Nick and your wonderful children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren. We love you and pray to the Lord to keep you safe and healthy. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Kyria Sofia. Thank you from the very beginning we came. You always made us feel welcome in the church. And thank you for always putting a smile on our face. Thank you.
3. Good morning, Sophie from Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Hi.
Connie and Frank doing hats off on your 90th birthday.
Birthday. Congratulations.
We
Many
love
more.
you, Sophie. We have a surprise guest for you.
Happy birthday, Sophie from the Presbyterian. I miss you so much, but I still have the recipe. Happy birthday, Sophie.
Bye.
Love you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sophia. Sophie. Happy birthday to you. Να έχεις χρόνια πολλά. Να έχεις χρόνια πολλά. Γιατί είσαι μια ωραία και καλή μητέρα, γιάια, γυναίκα στο Νίκο που είναι το Don Rickles. God bless you. Να είσαι μέσα στο μαζί το Don Rickles. Να έχεις χρόνια πολλά.
Χρόνια πολλά, Sophie, and ό,τι επιθυμήσεις. All your wishes come true.
That is very sophisticated Greek there by Betsy. Sophie, since you turned 90, but like I mentioned to Nick, life begins at 60, so you're 30. Now, what I want to say is, can we meet at the Little Ritz? And for an appetizer, I'd like to have that delicious potato salad you made and sardines on the side. And then, after that appetizer, a liverwurst on rye with a slice of American cheese, slice of onion, and that unbelievable hot mustard. And then you and I come to my house and we eat the Little Ritz sub. Mwah. Love you, Sophie. Great. Take care.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Good morning, Mrs. Nicholas.
Nicholas.
It's a very special day today, September 24th, 2020. Somebody's 90th birthday. We love you and we wish you many, many more. You're very special. We miss you. We're sending virtual hugs and kisses to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sophie. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mrs. Nicholas, and many more.
Many more. Have a great day.
And in honor of your birthday, I'm going to go golfing today. And I just made golf 90 holes just to celebrate you. So make a wish and we'll blow out the candle. Anything you wish. We love you.
The big 9-0. Happy birthday, Mrs. Nicholas. Hope it's a wonderful day.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Nicholas. 90 years old. Wow, what a beautiful, beautiful life you lived. And I wish you many more and hope this is a special day for you. Love you so much and can't wait to see you soon. Happy 90th. You did it.
Okay, ready?
Ready. Cronia Pola, Sophie, Sagapame. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Nicholas.
Honestly, I think, Sophie, that you are the only person that Phil would learn Greek for, so he could wish you happy birthday in Greek.
I'm sure you were questioning what language he was speaking, but that was our attempt to wish you a happy birthday. Mrs. Nicholas, you're beautiful, you're ageless, and it's a joy to be here to say happy birthday and really to be part of your lives for so many years.
I think Phil's always thought of you as a second mother, and you've been a part of so many important days in our lives, from our engagement party to our wedding day, Phil's 50th, events with the children. It's just been so wonderful to have you be a part of our lives.
Yeah, a lot of great memories to share over all the years. I mean, it just seems like it was yesterday. I was walking down the basement steps, parting the beads, walking onto the orange shag carpet. I mean, and being with the Nicholases night after night after night. It was a second home. And you always welcomed me with open arms, and it was so appreciative. You raised a great son, a great family, but, you know, Drake and I are like that. And so much of it is attributed to you.
And what a joy it must be to have children, grandchildren, and your great-granddaughter with you to celebrate your 90th. What a day.
So we wish we could be there with you, but we will be with you soon. And can't wait to see everybody in person. But I'll raise a glass, and Michelle and I will say, happy birthday. We love you, Sophie.
Yasu.
Cheers. Yasu. Cheers.
Hi, Soph. Happy birthday. Wish I was still next door to celebrate with you. How in hell did we get this old? Greetings to your whole family. Love you, girl.
Hi, Sophie. This is Marion. I'm laughing and remembering when you came to Harrisburg and you tried to teach us all how to take communion after all these years of taking it the way we did. Tilt your head, hold it back, and don't touch the spoon. None of us did it right.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hi, dear Soph. Before we wish you a happy 90th, we have something that you should know. We really don't like you. We had to tell you so. Our mom says to be nice and be respectful to the old. We wish you a happy birthday because we do as we are told. Seriously, we love you and think you're the best. Happy birthday from the three of us. Celebrate before you rest. Happy birthday! Mwah.
Sophie, happy birthday for your 90th. Have a great day, dear friend. See you. Bye.
Here, they lived downtown.
Okay.
And they were at the pool.
Okay.
And we were sitting at the baby pool,
Because they
and I
had
saw
property.
Stephanie.
You had, Peach would have been a baby.
Peach wouldn't have been there yet.
Peach wasn't there.
If Steph was 4 years old?
That means you were 3.
Oh.
Peach wasn't there.
Thank
What's
you.
going
Alexis.
on?
No,
She-
I'm
we're
just
talking about when
to
she
the
met
girls.
Sophie.
Just trying to find out when she met Sophie. Yeah.
So we were at the baby pool. I was sitting at the edge of the baby pool, and I saw this beautiful little girl, and I thought, oh my God, what a gorgeous kid that is. So I started talking to her and talking to her mother. Turned out to be Sophie.
That's great.
That's
And
wonderful.
she told me they had property there.
Yeah,
And they were going
they
to
couldn't
build.
that
Oh,
house.
they were building.
Oh, yeah.
So they came to the pool before they moved to
Yes,
the neighborhood.
because that was one of the selling features of the
People
property.
bought
Yeah.
lots and then come
You
to the
know,
pool.
there was a
Yeah.
pool there.
And a lot
Oh,
sold.
that's so
A lot
cool.
of people sold their lots after they got
So
done. with it.
it was great. But like I said, I saw this gorgeous kid, and it was Stephanie.
Okay, Jeannie,
Very nice.
zip it up.
Sorry, I'm laughing
and now the thing is shaking.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Sophie.
Happy birthday, Sophie.
We ready? Want to sing?
Welcome to the 90 club.
Happy
And
birthday.
Sophie, you have too many stories to tell. I can't tell them. They're all dirty.
Not go on record. That's the damn thing. If this can, all right?
Ready?
All right.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sophie. Happy birthday to you.
Jay was waiting.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sophie. Happy birthday to you. One more. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sophie. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Yay!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Thea Sophie. Happy birthday to you.
We love you.
We love you. Thank you so much for all you do.
I love you too. Bye, dear Sophie.
Go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sophie. Happy birthday to you. I said it would never last 67 years ago, Nick, and it won't.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Aunt Sophie. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
Happy birthday, Aunt Sophie. Wish we could be with you. Love you lots. We'll be there when we can.
Happy birthday. Love you. See you soon.
No.
All right. Happy birthday, Aunt Sophie. Happy 90th
You're
birthday.
90. Hooray.
Bye.
Hi, Aunt Sophie. We wanted to wish you a happy 90th birthday.
Happy birthday. We miss you.
And we love you. Have a
Happy
great day.
birthday.
Happy
Bye.
birthday. Bye.
Happy 90th birthday, Sophie. Hey, it's us from Kansas City with a quick hello for you. Sorry we couldn't be there, but I know your family will make sure you have a great birthday. We miss you guys. Hope all is well. Have a great day, Aunt Sophie.
Yeah, enjoy your day. And like Mark said, we wish we could be there to help you celebrate, but we're here with you in spirit and we love you, and just enjoy your day and have a wonderful year.
Signing off.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Love you.
Love you.
Oh gosh, where do I start? The memories are racing from when I was little, and you dealt with my scraped knees, which seemed to be perpetual, and putting medicine when I had pink eye. I have this memory of just living with you almost every summer, and you were always happy and laughing, and it was just a blast. And I remember the snack drawer, the famous snack drawer, and unlimited Oreo cookies and ham that you'd bring home from the bar. Anyway, you were like a second mom, obviously, to me. And we love you. And so excited to be celebrating remotely your 90th birthday. Many more, Thea Soph. Behave yourself.
Thea Soph, happy birthday. The thing I remember about you is the recipe for the red eggs during Easter, the hard-boiled eggs. So the time of cooking and the recipe of how do you boil a red egg that's still raw is amazing. So give us the recipe.
Keep it up there, Soph. And Lainey, happy birthday from Lainey. I think she showed up. All right, bye.
Hi, Thea Soph. Happy birthday. I hope you have a beautiful, special day. I wish I could be there with you, but I know you're going to enjoy it so much. Okay, love you. Bye.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sophia. Happy birthday to you.
And one of the best days of my life, Soph, and the biggest memory I have is when I found out I was going to have a sister. And it's been that way all my life. And thanks to you and Nick for everything you've always done and been there for us.
I agree. We thank you for that, Sophia and Nico. We thank you for that.
Και το χρόνο.
Hi Yaya, happy 90th birthday. The stupid one couldn't be here because he's too busy DJing a wedding, but we just wanted to say that we love you, we can't wait to see you, and we just wanted to show you our favorite place.
Hi, Yaya. Wishing you a happy 90th birthday. I wish I could be there. I love you so much. It was so great seeing you this summer. And if I had to pick my favorite Yaya memories, I can't say the Limited 2 sweatshirt because I'm sure Taylor's already said that. Can't say the Panda Bear keychain because Taylor's probably already said that too. Honestly, my best memories are just being with you and cooking during Greek Fest at the church, having sleepovers at the house with Lexi, playing in the basement, sleeping in the pink room, and just you make me laugh and you sometimes remember my name, which is great. I love you so much. I really wish I could be there, and I hope you're having a great time celebrating. Mwah!
Happy birthday, Yaya. 90 years old. Wow. When Jennifer asked me to tell a story about you, I could only think of one thing, and that's my limited 2 jumpsuit from the boys section. I love you so much, and I can't wait to see you. Mwah.
Hey Yaya, happy birthday. I'm filming this in between meetings on my bed, and no, it's not made. And yes, that's laundry hanging. Sorry. And the sheets are not starched, so I'm really letting you down this time. I was trying to think how I would do this video because there's honestly so much that I could go and tell people about you. But I thought I'd go through some favorite memories and some life lessons that you've taught me over the years. So first, I think our favorite memory is when we were at church and it was around Easter, and I asked you why we were there, and you said because Jesus died. And I said, didn't Jesus die last year? And you love to tell that story. Tell it every year, and you actually get my name right when you tell it. Because for some reason, I don't know what it is, I don't know what I've done, but I always get third billing when you say my name. Like, it used to be Jess Jen Lex, and now it's like Casey Troy Lex, which somehow Jen always ends up on top, and her kids. So I guess that means something. But there's also life lessons that you've taught us, and one would be always get the deal. When I was like 7 or 8, you took me into Mom and Thea Steph's old room, and you had like a bag, a load full of clothes on the bed, and you laid them out, and you had your receipt from Boscov's, and you walked through each item and told me how much you saved. You were like, mark down, mark down, mark down. So always use a coupon, always go on a sale, and always get the deal. So that's one lesson. There's also cleaning. You know, cleaning's very important. If you're vacuuming and you don't vacuum in straight lines, you didn't actually vacuum, so you have to do it again. That's a rule in my house. I vacuum in straight lines, and Katie, my roommate, can't walk over them for a certain number of days, so that's thanks to you. Bleaching. You know, I remember calling you when I was at school asking you how to bleach some like white clothes, so I know how to bleach. Ironing. I don't technically have an iron, but the other day when I was making my bed, the top sheet was like folded in one spot and I couldn't get it to, you know, stick. So I took my straightener that I use for my hair and I ironed the top sheet where it was folded over. And I thought you'd be proud of that. And no, don't get me an iron. I don't need it because I won't ever do that again because I have the straightener. What else? Oh, always hang up the phone when you want to. You have so many great exit cues to get off of the phone. One of my favorites that you've used lately is my fruit salad is getting soggy. Yeah, fruit salad is perpetually soggy. I mean, it can't get soggier. That's a fruit salad. So that's one of your good ones. But I expect you to up your game. But that's pretty much, those are important cornerstones. And I'm glad I had you to show me all those things. But kidding aside, you have been such a great role model for all of us. You have this way of whenever you meet somebody, you talk to them and make them feel like they're at home and like you've known them forever. You just have this ease and natural ability to do that. Or unless they pissed you off, in that case, they're going down. But that's something I've always tried to emulate and take from you because that's such a rare thing. And I love you, and I'm so proud that you're my Yaya, and happy 90th birthday. I love you.
Jessica, can you give Yaya Sophie a kiss for her birthday? Say happy 90th. Let's give Yaya Sophie a kiss for her 90th birthday. Can you give her a kiss? Give her a kiss. Aw, happy birthday, Yaya Sophie. We love you.
Happy 90th birthday, Yaya. One thing I wanted to share with you is that the greatest lesson that you've taught me is how to respond to life's challenges. I look at you as someone who's beaten cancer twice, faced plenty of adversity at different times in your life, and you've handled it all with a tremendous sense of humor and grace. I think that we are not defined by the challenges that we face, but how we respond to them. And you are a living example of that. So while we are in the middle of one of the more challenging times in our life, because I'm sure we didn't envision that we'd be celebrating your 90th birthday this way, and while I am completely grateful and thankful to all the scientists that are working around the clock to try and come up with some kind of vaccine or cure to this virus, what I think they don't know is that I think we already have the vaccine and the cure, and I think all of the Nicholases probably have that available in their house, thanks to you. So when you get home at some point in the next couple of days, make sure pour yourself a little bit and salute. Cheers, Yaya, to 90 great years and many, many more. We love you so much. It's awful.
Hey, Yaya Gigi, happy 90th. It's your oldest granddaughter, just in case you don't recognize my voice or my face. This is Jennifer, just so you know. I have had you for the longest because I'm the oldest. Yeah, unfortunately, I turned 40 this year, but I have had the pleasure of you being my Yaya for a long time. So we've got a lot of history together. One of my big memories is how you always would come in and sweep into our house growing up and just make everything okay. Things were tough sometimes at our house with Jess and those kind of things. And you would always be there to make sure that we were okay. And you were like the glue. And we love you for that. And you still are our glue. I remember you would sleep over every once in a while when Mom and Dad would go away. One time in particular, they went across the globe to Greece and left me with the chicken pox and had you defend for me. So, but one of the memories is I always remember we would lay in Mom and Dad's bed together and snuggle up and we would eat Snicker bars together. Each school year, Mom, oh God, cannot take me shopping. No. So you would take me back to school shopping every single year. and you taught me some important things about shopping. You want to find something that's reduced. And even if you don't love something, but it's reduced, get it just to knock around in. So here are some of my knock around in things. I have memories of you taking me to the doctors. There was one time in particular where we were in the waiting room and there was a young couple, girl and boy, with the girl had her legs over the boy and she had shorts on and she had big, as you say, bodaikia, and you made sure to say, "Oh my God, what is she doing? She needs to put that down. She needs to not wear shorts." And I wanted to sink into the floor because you thought you were quiet, but I don't know if you know this, you're not quiet at all, at all. Growing up, you always made me feel safe. You always made me feel like things would be okay because you were positive. You are a positive person. You take life lightly. It's not too serious. You always find a way to get humor out of things that maybe aren't so happy, but somehow we always laugh. I know that you and Papu were getting impatient because Eric and I waited for 4 years to have kids. And I don't know if you remember this, but it was a couple years into our marriage and I was in my car. I had driven up and you threw a brown paper bag into my car. And I was like, "Well, what do you want?" And she goes, "Well, you said it worked for me." Let me show you what was in that brown paper bag. Yeah. It was this, as you called it, teddy negligee that no grandchild should ever have to share with their grandmother. So Elizabeth and Lexi, whoever's next, this is going to be part of your shower gift, so you know. Yeah, I know. I have had the pleasure of seeing you with my kids, and the world rises and sets with their Gigi. And I can't thank you enough for all the love that you give them. And it's coming to your house and having pizza because, you know, you still owe us those steaks, but you never give us those steaks. So let's be honest, we get pizza, but we enjoy every minute that we spend with you. And the kids are so lucky to have had many, many dinners and many, many memories with you. So in that, thank you for always being a light in my life. Thank you for teaching me what a amazing marriage looks like between you and Papu. Even though I might not put on lipstick every time Eric comes home or any time Eric comes home, you have showed me what a strong relationship is, and I thank you for that. And I love you more than anything in the world, and you are out of this world amazing. I love you so much. And I hope you enjoy this video. Bye.
Sophie, congratulations on making it to your 90th birthday. If I had 3 wishes for your birthday, the first one would be to have more hair, because you're always telling me I have lost my lovely hair. My second wish would be, yes, I do wish my mother would have lived longer too. And the third wish is to wish you a happy and blessed birthday. Happy birthday, I love you.
Happy birthday, Mom. You made it, 90. I'm so glad that we're all here together to celebrate your 90th birthday. Tikanis Kiria, Nicolau, Milo, Kanabe. I've just learned an amazing amount of Greek in all those years of Greek school, so thank you for that. Anyway, like I did for Dad, I have a short poem for you, just kind of wishing you, kind of bringing just all our memories together over the years. One of my favorite stories and memories about our family was actually when We were at Jennifer and Eric's graduation, and you wanted to meet your contemporary, who was Eric's grandmother at the time, who was at the graduation, but you fled the scene, and I remember Steph was pretty ticked off. And you'll remember that. You were in the van, and you were going down. Anyway, Mom, here it goes. Sophie. In September 1930, the world would shine bright when Costa and Stella welcomed little Sophie late in the night. Her dad's favorite she was, the only girl in the crew, but brothers Soto and Johnny took care of her too. She had a pet lamb, Lammy was his name, until one fateful night when dinner time came. She would go to school each day, always followed the rules, welcoming her best friend in the world, Loretta, into her little Greek crew. She would spend her young years in Chicago, growing up near Al Capone. Did you know he had a hidden driveway entering his home? She worked selling dresses, but a lab technician was her true dream. Then sailor bored Nick entered the scene. She would leave my Chicago to follow the love of her life, live in Boston, then Harrisburg as Nick's lovely wife. First came Stephanie, then Drake into the nest. Then the unknown child, Therese, came along. No photos to attest. Although she would help in the business like a good Greek wife, she was always home for her children, an essential part of their life. She would rattle the kitchen drawer when we would all fight. A kutali she'd threaten, but we'd never see sight. Her thoughts always kind, her advice always sound. Be nice and go your own way. The best way to deal with life she had found. So many things Sophie says bring smiles to our faces. Honey, he's mental. She's an angel. My cereal is getting soggy, as off she races. We remember great trips to New Jersey, Chicago, and more, disinfecting hotel rooms as we waited in the hall. Oh my God, was that hairspray I used instead of Lysol? Every dinner we'd eat together, something she would never make again. Hairsprayed, lipstick perfect, before Nick would walk in. There's no kinder person this world will ever find. The love for her families and others cannot be denied. She cares for people she knows and those she has never met, gives condolences to people who haven't died yet. We're so very lucky to be celebrating her 90th birthday today. I'm sure she'll have some cake, be up all night, but eat more the next day. We wish you many more years of good health, happiness, and love. You're the best mother on this earth. No one else is above. If we had some marijuana, we would send it your way so your dream could come true of smoking it someday. We love you, Mom. Thank you for always being there for me. Thank you for always loving me, Jim, and Lexi, keeping us in your prayers, just being the best mom ever. We love you. Happy birthday. Many more.
Hi, Mom. It's Drake.
Hi, Mom. It's Bob. No, it's Michelle. No, it's Jan.
Well, anyways, we
just want to wish you a
happy birthday.
Hi, Mom. Okay, happy birthday. I'm going to try this from start to finish. I don't know how to use a pause button on my phone, so it's going to probably be all garbled, but I'll do the best I can. So I'm going to start out with my Sophie's always and never list. I thought that would be a good place to start. So here goes. You, Sophie, always list. You always look at the positive. You always had the right answer for whatever was bothering Steph, Teresa, or me, no matter what the issue was. You always made everyone aware that no matter what, and no matter how big the pimple on their face, you were going to tell everybody in the room that you had a giant pimple on their face. You always, to this day, say and credit Richard Daley for having saved Chicago, which probably to this day probably still irritates Dad to the living end. You always think that when I call you, it's Uncle Steve on the phone. I don't know why. You always look at the good in people. And finally, you always, I think, like Phil better than me. So here are some of my Sophie nevers. You've never actually, to my knowledge, held a remote control in your hand. You've never, to my knowledge, said a bad word about anybody, except, I'll get to that in a second. You've never been upset with me for having sent me to Greek school for 5 years, 3 days a week, and my having never learned a lick of Greek. I've never heard you say to Dad, "Oh my gosh, change the channel. I don't want to watch this tonight." You never told me until I was about 55 that I'm supposed to first burn the butter in the pan before I start cooking. And finally, I've never heard you say a bad thing about Phil. So here's my top 3 phrases if I had to say to describe you with 3 simple phrases. First, you're a hard act to follow. Secondly, you're bigger than life. And thirdly, you're the kindest person I've ever known. Finally, I just wanted to say a few things to you that I've probably written in my head 1,000 times in my life, and I've rehearsed it 1,000 times in my life. But I just want you to know that the part that's good in me, and it's only a part, comes from you. And that feeling of when the glass is half full comes from you. The goodness that I have in my heart comes from you and Dad. You've always told me to do my best and do the best that you can, regardless of the outcome. And if you do, Dad and I will always be proud of you. This is probably the best lesson and best thing that I can remember about growing up that I was able to at least remember from my kids. And while I'm thrilled that they've turned out to be wonderful, wonderful people, that was probably the best thing you ever instilled in me. You know, I was thinking about a movie I saw a long time ago, and I saw it recently again, and it reminded me of you and Dad, and it was the last scene in Saving Private Ryan. And I remember the first time I saw that movie, I remember where Tom Hanks says to the character playing Private Ryan, because Tom Hanks saves his life, he says to him, "Live your life the best you can." I think you probably wrote the lines to that movie before the movie was ever written. And at the end of the movie, he looks down and says, and remembers, I hope that at least in your eyes, I've earned what you and Dad have done for me. Happy birthday. Can't tell you how much I love you and Dad. I'm going to turn this off because I'm going to cry. Happy birthday.
Sofia Thea Kusumanto Evangelia Donagnos Ma Proskome. Hi, Mom. It's time for your birthday tribute. And I was just sitting here thinking about things. And you're so easy to do. Let's see. At nighttime, we used to love it. And I still think about you every day when I wash my face at night and use a hot washcloth, and you'd come in and you'd wipe all our faces with this hot washcloth and our hands. And we felt so cozy in bed. And then the next morning you'd come to wake us up like this. Oh, how I have to get up in the morning. Oh, how I have to get out of bed. Which blew all the coziness for the day. Let's see some other gems of Sophia. Be nice and go your own way. Don't be disrespectful. And you even say that to me now. But I am 65 and people need to not be disrespectful to me. And the oldie but a good day of Totha Perasi. And this too shall pass. And 9 times out of 10, it did pass. And things were okay. And that small little percentage with you by our side, when it didn't go okay, we still learned to live with it because you were there. I remember when you had your first breast cancer, you never complained, never did anything. It was Easter time, and you told us, you didn't tell us anything because you didn't want to ruin our Easter, and you told us afterwards. And when you came down from surgery, I was there with Dad, and you said to me, I prayed that God would take it out of me, myself, because 2 months before I had found a lump in my breast, which was benign. And I believe that you love us so much that you had the power to take that cancer out of me and put it in you. And I'll never forget that. Then you had it again, and you still didn't complain. I mean, I hear other people complaining, specifically one person that's going to be renamed nameless, but we all know her, or knew her, would complain about anything, but you never complained. Then the hardest thing was when Jessica was born. There's no way that I would have made it without you. You were my rock. You were a crazy lady. We could laugh about the stupidest things. We could laugh about the disability. We could laugh about anything. And I always knew you'd be there. You'd go to doctor's appointments with me. You'd be home. When I wasn't home, I'd come home to a clean house. And whenever I think of anything happening in my life, the first phone call I want to make is to you. And you're the best mom, the best example that anyone could ever have. And you raised 3 great kids. You have a loving family. You have great grandchildren and great-grandchildren. And it's all a testament to you and Dad and the love you had in your house. The only thing I don't understand is before Dad came home every night when we were little, you'd be singing your opera while you were cooking. And then you'd go in your bedroom and you'd come out with these ruby red lips. Just never understood that, but You wanted to look nice for Dad. I love you. I respect you. And I got the winning lottery ticket in Mother's. Bye.
The other thing I love, Mom, is how you always have to have a reason for hanging up the phone. It's not just, okay, honey, see you, bye. It's this. Okay, honey, I have to go. I have eggs boiling. I have to go. I'm shaving Daddy's ears. I'm sorry, honey, I have to go. My cereal's getting soggy. Oh, honey, I have to go. My ice cream's melting. Oh, honey, I have to go. My fruit salad's getting mushy. Honey, I have to go. My sandwich is getting stale.
Happy birthday, Sophie. I love you.